Joseph?
Hello, hello.
Hi. By the way, last night was the night of nights. Not down in Florida, but in my bedroom with your mother. I just want you to know that. Not for that
Hey
reason.
now.
Your mom is freaking out. How many times did she talk to you?
To me last night?
Yeah, or just over the last 24, 48 hours with this hurricane?
Oh my God, a bunch, but I get it. I get it.
Where are you right now? Because you're obviously not in Tampa, right?
Oh my God, wait, you guys are in the air. I keep forgetting
Yes.
what day it is. I thought you
Yes.
were like laying in bed next to mom.
No.
I'm like, wait, what's going
Hey,
on?
I'm here too.
No, yeah.
It's a party.
Yeah, we got everybody.
What a fun bed.
Where are you? Tell
Um,
everybody where you're at.
so I'm in Kissimmee, Florida right now. It's a little bit south of Orlando. Which if you look at like the new storm tracks, which I feel like my mom's gonna jump off a bridge when she hears this, but it has moved kind of directly towards us.
Wow. So the place that
Um,
you went to get away from the hurricane
Now it's following you.
is following you.
yeah, it's following me, but I'm inland, and that's the biggest thing. I talked with Eric Wilson.
Oh yeah, Eric used to work at Channel 4 here in town, a good friend of our family.
Yeah, and Eric comes down because I'm not gonna lie, what has kind of made me a little bit nervous, but mom, I promise if mom is listening, everything is gonna be good, I promise. But my girlfriend's from Clearwater, Florida, and she did not leave for hurricane. She never has in her entire life. She, that doesn't move during this, and this one has freaked her out. So when she woke me up this morning, she's like, "It's headed right towards us." I got a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, with this being inland, it's a lot better, and we're at a really high elevated area, so it probably is going to flood, but it's probably going to flood everywhere. Um, it's going to get out the quickest where we're at, and it's going to unfortunately go towards places like Tampa.
So the fear in Tampa is it's such a low-lying area; it's below sea level, and then that's one of the problems is the height. They're saying the height of some of the surge could be like 10 to 12 feet, and now they're saying that it's going even further than this. I mean, I know all this stuff because your mom will not turn off the Weather Channel.
Well, Florida itself is just one big low swamp, you know? Like the highest point in Florida is still the lowest high point in any of the 50 states because it's such a flat state. So, like you said, when these hurricanes push the water inland, everywhere is prone to flooding.
Yeah. Can we call your mom real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Stand by.
Do you guys want to call? Do you want to call me on the air so I can hear her or no?
Oh, you want? Well, no. I'm going to call her on my phone. This, by the way, this sounds. Our
Got
phones,
another three-way.
Our phones. Yeah, that's right. Our phone sounds so much better than that my iPhone sounds better than the phone that we use.
It really does.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to conference Chelsea here. Charles.
Hello? Yeah.
On your son is on the phone, Joe. So I just wanted to let you know that he's safe and everything's okay.
I know he's safe right now.
Hi, hi, Mom. I thought when Dad said call him, I for some reason thought it was like Saturday, so I was calling expecting to talk to both of you.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Well, hello.
Chels,
Is this on the air?
we're on the
Yeah, I
radio.
know. That's what I had to figure out too. I'm
Yes,
like,
we're
what
on the
is
radio
going
right
on?
now.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea, we got to turn off the Weather Channel because we can't watch this thing nonstop. It's only making you more nuts.
No, now it's up to Category 4, and now it's going right to where Joe is. I'm not turning it off.
Yeah. So
But he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
I just talked with Eric, by the way, Mom.
But I don't want you leaving there and going back to Tampa, because Tampa's still going to be bad.
Not back to Tampa, but Joe, you have to realize this is the best day to go to Disney World. No crowds.
Well, I get this. So that's all. I've never, ever been this close to Disney and not gone. And the Kissimmee exit says Magic Kingdom on it. So
Yes.
I was freaking out. But then get this. So we are driving to where we're staying, and we're on the road that it is, and we're about to turn right into this Airbnb complex, which I think is just like a timeshare thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there is, I kid you not, on one side of the street, it is an amusement park. It looks like ghetto Disneyland. It's awesome. And then across the street from that is a place called Machine Gun America, which
Welcome to
is
Florida.
like an amusement park, but for AK-47s.
All right.
So,
Joe, let's talk serious now. This is why your station took you off the air right now, because you'd be. This is what you'd be talking about on your show right now.
what do you mean? But that's what everyone's living right now.
I understand that, but all right. So, by the way, I realize how jealous I am that you A, get to work in Florida, but B, get to have a day off or a couple of days off because of this thing.
I don't want to be off today though. I want to. Yesterday was the most fulfilled I've ever felt with my job. I've never felt more just satisfied and happy with my career.
Explain why.
And that was because being my age, you always like going to school and be like, I'm gonna be a radio major. People are like, why aren't you going to TV? Like, why aren't you doing a TikTok and all that stuff? It's because yesterday and right now, like what our news team is doing in Tampa, WFLA, it's so beautiful just because not beautiful that people don't have any other way to get information when they don't have power and stuff, but just the power of radio. People called in. I was on the air for 6 hours yesterday. Every single minute was just filled with people calling in and just helping people and saying, hey, this is available here and this isn't available here. And yesterday we had a woman who didn't have shelter, and 3 minutes, I kid you not, 3 minutes later, after saying she didn't have shelter for her dog and her 2 kids, and she was crying, multiple people offered her, and she's safe right now. And
That's awesome.
Her kid, yeah,
you got
so
me tearing up right now. I'm proud of you, man.
Well, I'm very, very passionate about the city and these.
You also
people
just
and-
aged yourself 10 years when you called it the TikTok.
My mom,
At my age, with the TikTok.
but it's very important to me. So I feel sick that I'm not on the air right now.
But what's the plan? You're going to go back as soon as you're able to go back, and then that's when you guys will do the most important broadcast, which is trying to help people and clean up things.
Yeah, it's right now. It's just sitting and waiting. Like I know that our radio station now, as of 7 a.m., went into we're just full news coverage, and it's not a radio station.
That's all that's
anymore.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I love you so much. Your mom loves you more because I'm not as worried about you as your mom is.
Stay in the house. Find an inside room because it's coming. No
I know.
windows.
Yeah.
Do not
know.
move.
We're
Okay.
we're gonna be safe, and everything's gonna work out. And
Okay.
we've been praying a lot. So all of Michigan, pray for. Don't pray for me. Pray for my mother, please.
All right.
And then if you've got a little bit extra prayer, send it my way.
By
Love
the
you,
way,
Mom.
everybody said the food trucks by Machine Gun America are amazing.
The food truck.
Well,
Okay.
how about how it's chain restaurant of America everywhere? Like we could have gotten hibachi or the old Corral yesterday. I
Wow.
think it's all closed down. There's a Waffle House near me, so I know that's going to be open.
Hold
during
on.
the whole
Heather-
thing.
What's up, Heather?
Oh, hey, Mojo. Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
So just texted in that I follow a lot of Disney blogs because we went on a big trip this year, and they announced that today and tomorrow the parks are going to be closed.
Which
so you're
you-
not actually
yeah.
missing out on
You
anything.
know it's bad when they're closing Disney because they
Exactly.
don't close at all
Yeah.
normally. But
No.
Yeah.
Usually people are in their, $29 slickers and boots walking through
exactly.
7 inches of water. So, yeah, so stay safe and, Disney next week maybe.
All right. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate you.
Have a
I
good
know
one.
Joe can't hear me, but maybe you can ask, are the Waffle House open? Because that's a really
Yeah.
good indicator of what's going on.
Joe-
Yeah, the National Weather Service has actually they've consulted with the Waffle House chain to see where they close because they also never close. So when they close, they know it's getting serious.
Joe, is there a Waffle House open by you? You have to find that out
No,
first. and text us back.
I told you there is a Waffle House. I kid you not, like right down the street.
Keep an eye
It's-
on that
it's
sign.
Next to Machine Gun America.
Love you, kid. I love you so much.
All right, I love you guys. Say some prayers for Florida. We're gonna be okay though.
All right, we'll
And then
talk.
you guys can all come back down and visit.
All right, we'll talk to you, buddy. Talk to you. See you, Charles. Love you, Charles.